Medics asks, name a collab you regret doing and why.
Yeah, I'll drink.
Just
Feels wrong bad mouthing.
Yeah. The collabs I regret doing are just with people who are no longer around anymore on YouTube. So it's like, even if I say a name, everyone's going to be like, who? You know? It's like, they're not going to know.
When you said that, a name came to mind so fast.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I can say that.
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Yeah, because he's not around anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
Einstein.
Okay, that's what I was thinking about.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah.
See, but
Dude, I feel like there's so many old heads who like still think like who cares so much about that shit back
dude,
then.
I still get asked about him.
That's so weird though. People give a
Yeah,
shit.
I still get asked about him. Should I give context in case some
Go
people
for
are
it, go for
no
it.
fucking wow, this is the first time I'm ever talking about this on camera.
I think I have a similar thing. The Seattle post.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
climbing.
yeah, I was gonna say,
You
No,
absolutely
okay.
have someone. Yeah.
So to give context, this is the first time I'm ever talking about it on camera.
All right.
There was, if you've followed my channel back in, what was it, 2014, 2015
Yeah,
maybe?
this is crazy. It's such
Yeah.
flashback.
Over 10 years ago at this point. I used to be really good friends with this guy called Einstein, who was this half Japanese guy who was most popular for doing Minecraft videos.
Minecraft.
He was this like really young kid who was like at the time like this just paints the picture. His best friend at the time was Sky Does Minecraft. So if you know that backstory, you know where this is going. But yeah, I lived with him when I first moved to Japan for about 4 or 5 months, and bunch of things happened where he kind of just was showing a little bit of just like unhingedness to the point where I couldn't really support it. And then he kicked me out of his house. So
That's crazy.
So I was almost homeless for a time. Luckily I found a place, but yeah, that was very stressful as a 21-year-old coming to Japan.
Yeah.
I remember you never really talk ill of people.
Yeah, no, you don't.
And I feel like for you to then say something bad about someone, like privately, I was like, damn, this guy must have really fucking fucked you over.
Yeah, he was like the only guy privately that you were like, yeah, I don't fuck with him anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's such a rare thing for Joey, because Joey fucks with everyone.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm very
like-
quick to give
like-
him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Especially I feel like younger Joey was like worryingly carefree. You've not met the people like that yet.
I mean, people have said I'm still a little bit too worryingly carefree.
But like back then, I feel like you were so like the guy was like, move across the planet and just move in. Like, yeah, man, fuck it, why not?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, so I lived with him, and then, look, I'm not going to get into details because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It happened so long ago. At this point, look.
That's because he kicked you out though.
Yeah, he did kick me out.
Yeah.
And he kicked me out, like, I remember him coming up to me and saying, we're going to move. Because him and our roommate at the time was this girl. The three of us were living together, and I remember just one day he came into my room and said, "Yeah, so we're gonna move," and I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Yeah, me and her are gonna move to an apartment like in Tokyo, like in central Tokyo."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay," and he was like, "Yeah, so the choice is you either stay in this place and just pay for the full rent," which at the time I wasn't making enough money on YouTube to
that's
do that.
crazy.
Exactly.
Or you have to also move out. And I was like, okay, how much time do I have? And he said, about 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
So in those 3 weeks, it was the most stressful 3 weeks of my life.
It's impossible to move in 3 weeks.
Which is
Yeah.
impossible. Luckily, my uncle at the time came in fucking clutch and helped me out to find a place. But yeah, I was that close to being homeless because someone who I thought was a friend just kicked me out for no reason. And then the kicker to that story is that the moment I finally actually left the house to like move to my place, he blocked me on everything.
That's crazy.
And then a couple of months later, he made that video where he said that he was going to quit YouTube, and I haven't heard from the guy since. So
And then he had his own set of skeletons.
and then he had all these skeletons in this closet, which I didn't know about at the time.
This is some like crazy OG YouTube lore.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm okay with saying this now because it happened so long ago.
Yeah, you also didn't say anything that was like,
And-
you weren't being like
Yeah,
bitchy about it.
yeah. And I'm not,
Yeah.
like at this point, I just hope he's okay, you know, because like no one knows what he's doing or where he is or, you know, what he's up to. I just hope he's okay at this point. I'm over it at this point.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm okay saying this publicly. But yeah, I definitely regret doing those videos. And they're still up on my channel too.
Oh shit, man.
I mean, you know, you learn.
Yeah, I learned.
This is like the same with me, man. Same with the CL.
There was definitely a period though right afterwards where I was like, I don't trust anyone anymore.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
it really fucked me up for like a half year. And luckily, like Aki was there to like really help me work through that shit because I was really, really depressed during those like 6 months to a year after.
it's tough.
Yep.
But yeah, you know what? Look, I hope you're okay wherever the fuck you are. But yeah, that shit maybe wasn't cool. You know, just a hot take. Maybe don't do that.
Where you gone? Any regrets?
I mean, I don't.
You don't really collab with
I
anyone.
don't really collab with anyone. So
I think you've only like collabed like me.
yeah, pretty much.
Like on your channel.
Actually, yes,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
There is one guy.
God, that one fucking guy.
Dude, I was like, when you asked me to like do that on your channel, I was like, oh fuck, that's so sick. He wants me to be on his channel. That's so sick. I was so pumped about it.
Yeah.
Both of you guys too. When you were like, yeah, let's collab.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, that's so fucking sick. Because I both of you guys I looked up to when I was starting. So I was like, that's so crazy.
I remember at my old apartment when you guys would like come over and we'd do those fucking dumb anime challenges.
I
together.
remember those.
on my blue ass couch.
Yeah.
Fucking 720p.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, I remember that day when we did that one with the videos of Alan with it on your couch. That Gaunt
God,
left
we
his
should-
camera on the train.
Oh yeah.
And you had to call up the station.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
they had Gaunt's camera.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and you got your and you were like, wow, this family's pretty good.
Japan's pretty
I'm
sick.
moving.
I mean, I was like stoked because I was like, oh, you guys are moving to Japan. I was like, fuck it, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Especially because I just wanted to be around other content creators.
Yeah.
Because I was always alone.
For sure.
Even though we were in the UK, we were still, you know,
Yeah,
we were like quite far away still.
Which, think about it, like an hour away isn't too far, but it's still.
I think it's the transport,
Yeah,
like
it's
the way, like a train ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
you,
it's just
you
different.
can't be
It's
asked.
Yeah, it's just different. Like we hung out a lot, but it's very different to being in the.
I don't know why. An hour and a half, an hour like drive in England feels a lot longer than an hour drive in Japan for some
Yeah.
reason.
because
I don't know
because
why.
you can get further in Japan.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So yeah, there you go. There's
there you go.
There's some fucking hot YouTube lore for you.
Yeah.
Scroll up. None of these questions are very good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, and also just as like a PS to that YouTube lore story that I had, I very recently actually met up again with the girl who I was living with at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we actually like made amends and like talked to her and
Oh,
everything.
cool.
So like
Oh,
we're
shit.
like super cool now.
That's gonna be one of my favorite like human plot arcs is when you meet up with someone who you thought was like on someone like a shitty person's side.
Yeah.
And then you're
Yeah.
like, actually the other person was the shitty person this entire time.
Yeah,
That's what
we both were in the mindset of like it happened so long ago. Like she's
Yeah.
married now, like happily, and it's like
Damn.
Yeah.
you know what? I'm glad we're just like doing good, and we just hope for the best for
That's
everyone.
good.
So
That's
there
very
you go.
good.
End of story.
As far as you're allowed to say, were you ever approached by a company to do an ad read sponsorship content that you straight up refuse to do? I know it seems crazy, but I want to say like we only accept like 30%, 20%,
Yeah, if that.
like if that.
yeah.
It's actually way more get rejected than accepted. Way more.
Yeah, you don't know how many companies come up to us and be like, yeah, so we want you guys to make a 15-minute dedicated video of our product and we're going to give you $50. We get so many emails like that even now. And I'm just like, no, actually,
Yes.
we won't do that. Thank you. So yes, there are many. We're not going to say what they are because I legitimately don't remember what they are, but yes.
Scroll up.
Yeah, let's scroll up because a lot of these we've already answered on previous trash
That's
taste.
the problem. We've answered most of these already without drinks.
I like this one. Would you ever let one of the other boys be the godparent of your child if you had any?
Nah, I don't trust these fuckers. Nah, I'm joking.
Is godparent really anything of value other than
What?
like
Okay.
a friend status thing? I feel like.
Yeah, can
Well,
you...
you're supposed to. The idea between a godparent.
Yeah, please
normally
explain what a godparent
is. It
is.
like in the bad situation that you both somehow die instantly?
Oh.
Like you are the godparent is the person who is meant to then be the parent.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
what that means?
Yeah.
That is normally what the role. So
Oh.
you know there should be a bit more
didn't know
foresight
that.
given into who you choose to be. But now I feel like most of the time,
They just choose their best mate.
you kind of just do it as more of a friendship kind of,
Right.
like a thing
Yeah.
of like, I really
Like a
trust
really
you.
good family
like
friend.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
meant to be like a trust
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I was always, because like me personally, I never really, I'd never had godparents and I'd never really had friends who had godparents.
Yeah.
I always heard of the phrase godparents
least that's
from
what I
like
think it is. I'm pretty
TV
sure
and
it's-
movies and stuff. So I'm like, what the fuck is a
I
godparent?
think it's a Christian thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's
That
it wasn't
might
really
be
something I was
why.
around at
Yeah.
least. Because I'm not Christian.
Yeah,
But
same.
yeah.
Go ahead.
The
sorry.
entire concept of a godparent. I don't know. Would I trust you guys with my children?
I fucking hope not.
Yeah, just I don't think I would pick a streamer to
No,
be like.
fuck no. Fuck no.
It's like, here we have Gaunt's kid.
Live
on stream.
Also, I feel like that's a lot of responsibility as well.
It
you
is.
know, in case it does happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
I'd probably go with someone blood related to me. I'd probably think of one of my cousins or something like that. I mean, I would happily be the godparent of some of my nieces and nephews. Yeah, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Every day
For
of
sure.
the week.
But
These
does,
boys, though?
but does a godparent have to be someone who is non-blood related, or can it
no.
be someone who's
It
blood
can.
related?
It can be.
Oh, okay,
It can be both. I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the intricacies of the godparents.
Yeah, me neither.
Eh,
Yeah.
eh.
So
Those-
none of us have godparents. You have a godparent?
What do you mean? Would you ever have one?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know who. I'm an adult now, though. I don't need a godparent.
Maybe.
Hey, you never know.
What has been the most unprofessional experience of the company or individual in the YouTube space? I think for all of us, I feel like one that came to mind instantly. I won't name the company, but I'll paint a little bit of a picture. We were going to a convention one time, and this convention like company runs a lot of conventions. And I remember they just like would not fucking tell us the hotel we're staying in until literally it was like the day off. We were there and we were like, where are we staying?
Which one was
Yes.
that?
I remember this.
You remember this
Was
one?
I?
I remember.
And it was the
Yes,
same
you
company
were.
that ran a couple of other conventions we went to where we had not so many good experiences. It was the same company. I'm not going to say the company's name.
You're gonna have to tell me later because it's not coming to mind.
Okay,
I've been to too many fucking
okay,
conventions.
I'll whisper it to you.
Oh, yeah.
You remember, we were literally
Yeah.
like, we
Yeah.
had landed, we were like waiting to go somewhere and we didn't fucking know where to go.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because they just wouldn't reply to our emails, yet they had paid for us to be there.
That's
Yes.
right.
and they
that's right.
wouldn't tell us where the fuck we were staying.
Yeah.
And then we found out afterwards that we were in like a different hotel from literally everyone else.
Yes.
And literally everything else we had done with them was pulling teeth and
Yes.
the fucking worst.
Yep.
And it was a very big convention.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was frightful.
I also want to call out someone else as well.
Oh shit, we got multiple.
What is the most unprofessional experience with an individual in the YouTube space? I'm just going to call out LA creators for a bit. Can you motherfuckers turn up on time?
Thank you.
Please?
Thank you.
It actually...
Pop off, King. Pop off.
It actually pisses me off.
Pop off.
Whenever we do any kind of like content creation in LA, I don't know, so it's like in Japan, you do a collab with someone. Everyone's like on time, professional.
Yeah.
They know the vibe. With like a lot of American, specifically a lot of LA creators, so it's a fucking coin flip sometimes. You could have been like in the DMs being like, yo, we're doing this at this time.
Yeah.
And you get there on the day and you're like, are they going to come or not?
Yeah.
It's just-
I'm like, I just think every time I have to do something with an LA content creator, whether it be a YouTuber or a streamer or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm just like, my brother in Christ, you cannot be that busy. There is no possible way you could be that busy to the point where I tell you the time and location many, many days, sometimes weeks in advance. And they're just like, I don't know if I'm going to go or not, like on the day. I'm like, fuck you at that point.
One aspect I think to LA culture in general, or like some American culture, is that because it's so car centric and traffic plays such a big factor.
Yeah.
I think people are so accepting of like being late or like 10 to 15 minutes, whereas in Europe and Japan, not so much.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's one aspect. But then I think it's doubled up with the fact that I think a lot of creators are in very luxurious positions where they often like, you know, you can kind of like not show up to things, and it's kind of like, okay.
It's just, I don't know. It's
And,
just,
and that,
it's
like,
inconsiderate as
no
fuck.
matter how big I get, I never want to be that person.
No, I'll never do that.
Because
No.
it's like I've heard stories, and we have experienced it ourselves as well. Because to me, that if someone does that, that's a fucking ego thing.
Yes.
And it's the worst kind of ego thing.
It's like, okay, I'm here on time. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for this fucker to arrive.
Yeah.
We don't know if they're going to arrive or not. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, so I'm not allowed to waste your time, but you're allowed to waste my time.
yeah,
Like, fuck
exactly.
you. No.
Exactly.
Get down here on time. It's
Yeah.
not that you're a grown ass person. Get here on time.
Yes.
Luckily, the people I kind of like to collaborate with a lot in LA are a bit
Yeah.
professional.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have learned that some people I'm like, I'm not working
Yeah, I
with
just
them.
don't collab with LA
Yeah.
content creators anymore.
It just,
I'm
it
done.
just, I think that year that, we obviously blew up with Trash Taste and we kind of like collabed with everyone. It
Yeah.
was kind of eye-opening, actually. I was
Dude.
like, how the fuck do people operate like
It was
this?
like herding cats. Like this shit was
Yeah.
fucking impossible.
And
Yeah.
gladly, we have like everyone we work with now, we're
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking great and
Yeah.
everything like that.
Yeah.
But I thought that this was the norm, and surprisingly, sometimes it's not the norm.
Get your shit together, LA content creators.
Yes.